For more updates, joining us now on this broadcast on the phone lines is Air Marshal Padamjeet Singh Ahluwalia. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. An unfortunate incident indeed. An army chopper carrying the Chief of Defence Staff, Bipin Rawat, and 13 others crashed today in Tamil Nadu. What more can you tell us?
Well, this is indeed a very unfortunate accident, and we must really apologize for all the lives that have been lost. But notwithstanding that, we know very little, and it is the accident investigation team that will carry out the preliminary investigation, and they must be on the way already. This accident investigation team will do the first inquiry, and subsequently will have a detailed inquiry. The question was, what could have happened? There are many conjectures that one could have, and this was obviously trying between a place called Sulur and close to Kannur, which is actually very close once again to Staff College at Wellington. The aircraft, what we can say is that the aircraft was a VIP version. That's a Mi-17 V5. Now this is a boosted version of the Mi-17, which has been specially upgraded for carrying VVIPs. So the aircraft is fully competent in all respects to do the mission, and we don't know exactly what went wrong, but apparently there is something that has caused this accident, and it was on its way from Sulur, basically, which is near Coimbatore, to Kannur, which is near Wellington.
Right, sir, you just mentioned more details about the make of the chopper that has crashed. We earlier spoke to a few aviation experts on this broadcast. They, of course, have highlighted the challenges that weather and terrain pose in rescue operations that are currently underway. What more can you tell us about the same?
The helicopter was a fully qualified helicopter, upgraded version of the Mi-17, which is the old warhorse, you can say. Sorry, not warhorse, but a workhorse of the Indian Air Force. So the aircraft must have been fully fit to accomplish its mission. And the weather seems to be all right from the pictures that probably others have been putting out. And it is to be seen as to what has gone wrong, because this is obviously during the approach. It seems to be that it should be in the landing mode at that time, the beginning of the approach, I would say. But we're not sure. All these facts will be determined later. There is a black box on board, and once that is retrieved, which the accident investigation team will do, and then only the picture will be clear.
Right. Now, sir, as we know and we're trying to tell our viewers, details are coming as we speak. We want to report accurately, and obviously we don't have all the information yet. What can be said about the rescue operations that are currently underway? What will be the strategy there? We know that the Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is also scheduled to brief Parliament soon.
Yes, the rescue operations, the first responders obviously will be the local people living in that area. Because you see, this is not in an enclosed area. It's not within the parameters of any particular organization like the CRPF, BSF, Air Force, Army, nothing of that sort. So the first responders will be the villagers or people living around there. And by then, of course, people from the nearest military, you can say, organization will take charge from there and remove people as quickly as possible to the nearest hospitals.
Right. So this, of course, just getting our viewers up to date with what's happened. All those viewers who are tuning into WION at this hour, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be briefing Parliament shortly on the crash of an army chopper in Tamil Nadu. The Chief of Defence Staff, Bipin Rawat, his staff, family members were also on board this chopper, which crashed in Kannur, which is a spot between Coimbatore and Sulur. We are, of course, updating figures of casualties, and the rescue operations are currently underway. What we do know so far is that the chopper was carrying 14 people, 9 of them passengers and 5 crew members. And the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi also has been briefed on the matter. The Indian Air Force earlier confirmed the crash, tweeting about the helicopter with General Bipin Rawat on board, which met with an accident near Coonoor in Tamil Nadu today. An inquiry has now been ordered to ascertain the cause of the accident. Sir, can I ask you a little bit more about this inquiry that will be launched to probe into this accident?
Yes, certainly. You see, the first instance, we have the Accident Investigation Board. That is the immediate team of personnel, Air Force personnel normally, that will go to the site and try to recover the black box. As you know, that the black box contains all the information with regard to the flight parameters, the engine parameters and others, to give you a good indication and to make a good assessment of the initial reason for the crash. Subsequently, there will be a full-fledged inquiry, again with the Air Force, since it's an Air Force aircraft, and they will come out with all the details as to what transpired and why and how it happened.
Right. Just expanding on the points that you made earlier on this broadcast, you mentioned about the challenges of weather and terrain, also about the make of the chopper. You gave our viewers more details about the same. Can I request you to repeat more details about the make of this chopper that crashed today?
You see, in the Air Force, we have aircraft that fly the VVIPs. And these aircraft are the Mi-17 V5. These are helicopters made in Russia, and they are being used in India in large quantities. But the ones that are used for VVIPs, these are the souped-up versions. When I say souped-up, it has got better engines, it has got better avionics, it has got weather radar, it has got a good autopilot, and it has got, as much of safety standards as possibly you can have in a helicopter of this class.
Right. Sir, just getting a few more details about the rescue operations underway. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about the challenges of the same?
Rescue operations basically are when, like I said, the first responders will have to be the people around there. And if the aircraft is on fire or the helicopter is on fire, then you need water, you need other facilities to be able to douse the fire. That's the first instance, because you want to save as many lives as you can. Now, what kind of facilities would be available at site is you cannot guess. It will have to be subsequently found out. But at the moment, as the fire, which seems to be shown by others, you cannot say anything at this point in time.